Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet J Tarot. Today we have a special pick a card reading, and we're going to be looking at how do people feel in your presence. So this can be a specific person, it could be a group of people on your mind, this could just be people in general. Whatever you feel, called to watch for, you should watch for that. We have 3 groups to choose from today. So card number 1 is the 3292 angel number. Card number 2 is the 452 angel number. And card number 3 is the 3404 angel number. So I'll be giving you guys about 30 more seconds to choose your group. If you watch more than one card, I suggest you watch them for different people or different, communities. But, um, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm excited to do your reading. So you have about 30 more seconds to choose your card, and then we're going to get started, okay? All the links will be in the description box below if you want to find more pick a card timeless readings, as well as Patreon and my website if you'd like a personal. 15 more seconds, and then we're going to get started with card number 1, 3292. Alrighty. I'm very, very, very excited to do this reading. Very excited to do this reading for you guys. So thank you for being here, and I hope it resonates. So welcome to your reading, card number 1, or pile number 1. You chose these 2 cards. I don't know what them says, but this is the angel number you chose, so 3292. And I'll be showing you what this angel number means towards the end of the reading, okay? So we're just going to put your angel number up here, and we're going to flip over the card you chose. Oh, wow. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Interesting. Okay. So let's keep going. Spirit, tell me more about the person or people in general. How do they feel around card number 1? So you could be watching this about a specific person. You could be watching this about a group of people, like say co-workers, neighbors, past friends, new friends, or you could just be watching this in general. So take what's yours and leave what isn't. Damn. Hold on. Let me ask Spirit. Should I be taking any reversals? It says yes. Okay. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. How do people feel around card number 1? How do they feel in their presence? So if you want to watch why are people drawn to you, I just did that reading the other day on live. And that'll be in the playlist in the description box below. Or you can click my channel, my little face, and you can watch that one. 2 of Swords. Okay, so the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Swords. How do people feel in your presence? How do people feel in your presence? Damn. The Hierophant wanted to come out. These 2 cards, I'm not going to take them, but the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles came out. Interesting. Okay. Some people might view you as like, I don't know if it's confused or like busy. Like you have a lot on your plate. Like you want to stay, but you can't always. 5 of Cups in reverse. And the 7 of Cups came out in the struggle position. We're going to take it upright. Yeah, didn't I say a little confused? And look, 7 of Cups came out. For how they view you. I don't know why. But maybe I'll figure it out once we look at how they feel in your presence. How do people feel in your presence? How do people... Damn. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you could be watching this about coworkers, people you went to school with, or this is people that you may not have walked away from them, but they could be on like thin ice with you, and they could feel like they want to work on things. Or yeah, this could be a no contact situation. For some of you guys, it's not no contact. It's just like things are rocky between you and this person. If things are going good between you and this person, they feel like you don't quite know if you want to stay or if you want to go. And this could just be their own insecurities talking. Like if this is a person, that's what I'm getting. If this is a group of people or you're just watching for people in general kind of feel like you're almost oblivious to the fact that you appear like you have one foot in, one foot out. Like you don't want to people view you as you don't want to live your life with regrets. So ultimately you are I heard you're going to do what's best for you, but it's like more than that. I don't think they would quite say it that way. Maybe that's their higher self saying it, but it's like the way that they view you as somebody that it's like you don't do too much explaining. If you get a feeling or you feel called to move on, then that's what you're going to do. But you may not explain this or talk about it much before you actually do it. So I feel like people, when they're in your presence, they wonder how much time they have with you. The King of Wands. Some people feel like you're oblivious to their what's that word? To their passes. Like people that flirt with you, for example, they could feel like you don't even notice that they're making a pass at you. Page of Swords. It's like people want to tell you something that you want to hear because they think that that will get them more time with you. Something about time is really coming through. Like the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like they feel like they have to plan for whatever with you. Like they feel like they don't know what they're going to get with you. And it's not in a negative way. It's attractive to them, to your friends, to whatever, but it's like almost like they prepare to miss you before you're even gone. I'm not quite sure why that is. If this doesn't sound like anything you've ever experienced, and this may not be the pile for you, and that's okay. But that's what I'm getting. For others of you, it has nothing to do with the fact that they feel like you're going to go away, but that they feel like you're destined for more. So they could feel like they want to work on themselves to get to your level, even as a friend, even as a boss, as a coworker. People feel maybe, is it defensive? I'm not sure if it's defensive. Let me see what this last card is from this deck, and then we're gonna flip over your angel number and see what it says. Okay. Oh, look, the death card wanted to come out. They feel like they have to watch what they say. They have to work on their emotional intelligence and just their intelligence, period. I feel like people think that they have to present as smarter, stronger, more dedicated almost than they naturally are. Maybe they feel like you have high standards. I don't know why, but I'm seeing the Emperor. The Hanged Man is coming out on the bottom of the deck. And the Five of Swords. Yeah, I don't know who you're watching this for. There's someone coming through here. Like, if you're watching this in general, there's someone coming through that is a bit, it's almost like a bit mischievous. Like, I feel like this one person, it's just one person, they're actually very immature. And in their mind, it's kind of like, what can I do to get the outcome I want, kind of. But with everyone else, it's more of a like, they're very intrigued, they're very interested in you. They're a bit obsessed mentally, like they think about you quite a lot, and they think about how they can make you interested in them, not in a malicious way. Like majority of the people, it's not malicious. It's more of a either how can I make them is interested in me so I have more time with them to enjoy them, or what can I do with my own personal growth to change, to get them to see me differently or to get them to see me at like a higher caliber. I feel like people when they're in your presence, they feel a bit like they're in limbo, if that makes sense. You don't seem real to people, to be honest. I think that I heard a fever dream. Really weird. So the angel number you chose is, oh wow, Soul Tribe pending. Support is coming. Your prayers, manifestations were received. Emotional support and companion. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. It's almost like the moon card should be out here. I feel like how people feel in your presence is a bit like a emotional attachment to you. Kind of feels like, but I don't think that they would label it that way verbally. I don't think that they would actually describe it that way. It feels more like a feeling. You know, like there are some people where it's like people say, "Oh, well, how's so and so? Like, what type of person are they?" And they could describe them. With you, it feels more like they would have to talk about what they think about when they're in your presence. I'm not saying there's no love. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's no love. What I'm saying, with the Death card and the Hangman being the only major arcana here, that the way that people feel in your presence is that you change the way that they view their world and their own options, especially if they're already in a relationship, or if before they met you, they thought that everything in their life was going good, or everything was planned. Everything was going as planned until they met you, kind of. Yeah, it's like they kind of feel like they're free falling, especially if this is like people that usually are very strict with themselves or have a stick up their ass, or maybe even the opposite, like they're reckless. It could be the opposite. Like they start to feel the opposite about what they should do with their life. So you have a big impact on people. And I feel that when people meet you, they feel a strong connection to you, but they feel like you don't feel the same. So it's almost like they try to ignore it, but they can't because they keep thinking about you. People feel that you are a very strong emotional support, but they're afraid that you're going to leave. I don't know if you attract people with like issues, like abandonment issues or something like that, because it's almost like these people, or most people in your presence, feel. I think they feel almost like naturally understood by you, and they think that you don't even realize how the thing that you just said or the thing that you just did for them was such a like big factor in their life, in their week, in their day. You know what I mean? This is how people feel in your presence. Card number 1. Some people feel like you are a dream to them. Like they always wanted someone like you. They got it. One card just flipped over. Ace of Wands. You motivate people. You motivate some people that have given up on themselves. Six of Swords. There are some other people though that they feel like the ones that I was talking about earlier, where they feel like they're making passes at you. These people actually want to change your life for the better. They actually want to be your companion. There's like 1 or 2 people coming through here. When they are in your presence, they're thinking about how they want to help you, how they want to either move things along with you. Like if this is a new friend, then they want to get closer with you. If this is someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, they want to bridge the distance between you and them. If this is the boss, then they would like to like make you feel more comfortable at your place of work. Or if this is a client, then it's like this person would maybe want to leave you like a good review. If this is a neighbor, then it's almost like this neighbor may want to like bring your trash cans in for you, or I don't know, like something like that. It's almost like there are some people, when they're in your presence, they want to do you a favor. They want to help you. Kind of feels like. I'm not sure why. I think it's just because they like you. Yeah, I think when people are in your presence, they like you as a person, period. I'm not even just talking about romance or anything like that, because I'm getting different types of people that are feeling drawn to you. This could even be family members, by the way. Support is coming. Yeah. There are some people that particularly are romantically interested in you. Maybe this didn't start romantic. Like, there are some people they meet like on a dating app with the intentions of dating. But there are other people that meet, they start dating, but they meet them in a different circumstance. It's kind of like that. The people that you're meeting in different circumstances that also have romantic feelings for you that develop over time, these people want to actually do things for you. They want to help you. They want you to feel like you can depend on them, but they don't know how to get you to see it because they feel like you don't notice their interest. They could feel like you guys have different love languages or different ways of communicating. What else? What else? Damn. Oh my God. This card just flew. Let me grab it. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and then 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You make some people feel stupid. Yeah. I don't. This is like the immature people that I was talking about earlier with the Page of Swords. You make some people that just say things without thinking or think that they know a lot, feel dumb. I'm not getting that you're the type of person to like correct people, but it's like the way that you show up, the way that you speak. For some of you guys, it's the way you speak or the way you think or the way that you manage your responsibilities. You never, in this group, it kind of feels like you don't leave room for error. So I feel like the way that people that are not very mature feel in your presence is almost like they can't keep up with you. they feel imbalanced, maybe a bit intimidated. Yeah, look, as I say that, Nine of Swords and the King of Swords. I feel like this is you and this is them. You make some people feel poorly about themselves, to be honest. Six of Pentacles, yeah, poorly. Look, this guy's giving to the poor. So, yeah, people that feel like that know they're not on your level, in your presence, you make them feel almost like they are having to jump through hoops, but it's never going to be enough. Like in my damn, this is a kind of sad analogy, but you know how like they have like those dog shows where like the dogs have to jump through hoops and go up the ramp and shit. It's like they feel like they are not trained enough. They're not trained enough. They don't know enough. Like, so I'm not quite sure if you're a boss and you have employees, or if you have partners and you just have really high standards, or if you have people, you know, like there are some people, especially if you're good looking with the Ace of Wands, there could be some people if you feel like you're a good looking person, that feel like because of the way you look that they wouldn't really have a shot. So they have to jump through hoops, but it's almost like the more that they try to impress you, or the more that they try to get your attention, the more that they try to be on your level, it almost turns you off, or you just are not paying attention to how hard they try. Some people feel like they're trying very hard. I'm not sure why. This is how they view you. I'm not saying that this is who you are, but this is how some people view you. Look, Ten of Pentacles, as I say that. Exactly. Yeah, you're a dream. With the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, the way that some people feel around you is that you are their end goal. There are a lot of people when they're around you, even if this is just friends, especially family members are coming through now. This could be parents or something, but it's like they want to, their goal is to have success with you. When people think about a future, they think about one with you, even if this is just with work. It's like if they had to choose someone to hire for the job, if they had to choose somebody to be their coworker, if they had to choose somebody to be on their team, or somebody to take advice from, somebody to go into partnership with, someone to have a business deal with, or something like that, like a contract or a relationship, anything long term, they would choose you. This is how they feel when they're in your presence. It's like they can imagine different outcomes with you, and they all seem very positive. And it feels like the way that people feel in your presence is that you change their life. You change the way that they view themselves in their life long term. And it feels like a surrendering moment. I feel like you make a lot of people, the way most people feel in your presence card, number one, just keeping it real, is they experience a soft ego death. And I know how that sounds, because most of the time when we experience an ego death, it's crazy. It feels very intense. But it's almost like, have you ever seen like a video, like, you know how they have that, what's that show? At home, ATV? Is it ATV? Where it's like funny home videos, America's Funniest Home Videos or something like that. I don't know what the abbreviation was for it. But you know how they used to have videos like that where it's like people are falling, but they're trying really hard not to fall, or they fall really like gracefully, but they're still fell. It's like that. This is how they feel when they're in your presence. Like they're falling, but it's graceful. And at the same time, while they're falling, they're thinking about how they can not look so foolish, or how they can help you while they're still getting their shit together. Damn. Yep, justice. So some people, when they're in your presence, or if you're in no contact with them, they feel balanced. You see how the Justice card and the Two of Pentacles, to me, both of these cards are about balance. So there are some people that when they think about when they used to be in your presence, because there are people that you're not in contact with coming through right now with the Justice card, the people that are no longer in your presence, maybe because they messed up, or because they were ignorant to what they were doing, or they were too proud, or they were selfish, my way or the highway sort of energy, or just cared a lot about appearances or something like that. Those people, when they think about what it was like to be in your presence, it's everything that I mentioned before, all the positive things, but they're also thinking about how they can get back in your good graces and like make things better. Do the right thing. It's how I was hearing do the right thing, and the Justice card came out. Do what's best for you, do the right thing. So there could be some people that go back and forth about reaching out, about amending, making amends, taking accountability for things, because maybe they feel like you are accomplishing your goals and you're doing very positive things, and they don't want to interrupt that. So there are some positive people here where maybe they messed up, but they are more enlightened now to know that maybe that was the only shot that they had, and they have to accept that. But they still think about you as somebody that could have been a part of their soul tribe, or someone that was very supportive, or an emotional support, a true companion, a true partner, a true whatever you want to call it, true family member, someone very fair. Bottom of the deck is Ten of Swords. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting. Like sometimes they feel like they have to accept if that's the end. And there's the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like the way that most people feel in this group's presence is very pure, actually genuine. And even when they're in separation with this card here, it's like they still want you to know that they think about you. So these people could appear in your dreams, or they could have dreams about you. The Fool card, some people want a fresh start. Whereas with other people, where it's like they're not on bad terms with them, nothing crazy has happened between you and them. It's more of a you, with the Death card and the Fool card both being here, you change their perspective, being tied in with the Hangman. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. If that resonated, give it a like. Come back for another one on my channel. It was a pleasure doing your reading. I actually feel very calm doing this reading. Some of you guys, I feel like you already have heard many of these things in a reading before. Your personality feels very stable, or at least this is how people feel in your presence. I get the feeling that people that have just met you feel this way as well, but they can't quite put it into words. Most people, they describe how they feel in your presence once they're already gone, like no longer in your life, or when things are already rocky. Most of the people that are coming through here, it's like they wonder if, almost like if you're done with them, but you just haven't said it yet. So you could be very quiet in this group. You could just, I don't know if it's that you're quiet or you're just very focused, or maybe you have trouble communicating. Some of you guys, you could have trouble communicating how you feel, but most people don't see that. They see, like, in this group, it feels like most people only see very positive qualities in you. And the people that are immature or not quite where they want to be in life yet, that intimidates them. And at some point, they snap out of the intimidation and realize that you're actually there to make them grow. And they feel kind of stupid or dumb or defeated, or, like they self-sabotaged because they couldn't see it. So then they just get to this point where they're motivated to work on themselves, hoping that maybe that will get you to not completely walk away or cut the cord or do whatever. So if that resonated, give it a like. Come back for another one on my channel because I love you. And now we're going to get started with card number 2. Okay? So here we go. 222 on the clock. Just saw that. 2222 just popped up on the clock. And it's interesting because we're just about to start pile number 2. But yeah, 5 of Swords keeps wanting to come out. And there's the King of Swords. That came out earlier too in the 7 of Swords. That's the sneaky people I feel like are trying to come up with some plan to get back in here. Those are the people that actually betrayed you. They can't get enough for some reason. I don't know. It's like they don't learn their lesson and actually work on themselves. There are like a few people coming through that didn't actually learn their lesson. I think it could just be one person, honestly, pile number 1, that actually didn't learn their lesson, but they want to come back in anyways. This could, I don't know if they are an air sign, they have air in their chart, or they're just somebody that is like kind of cold. They could be the type to do something, the person to like throw the rock and then hide their hands, or what's the saying? I think it's throw the something and then hide whatever. Basically, like the type to commit murder and then hide the murder weapon, like that sort of energy. Okay, but let's get out of that. We're gonna move on now to card number 2. Card number 2, the angel number you chose is 452, and it's connected to this card. So later on, we'll be looking at what this card says. But first, we're gonna pull over this card, and it says surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. 452 is your angel number. Okay, so let's shuffle. I'm going to shuffle this really good. Can you tap me into pile number 2, card number 2? How do people feel? The person on their mind, the people on their mind, or people in general? How do they feel in card number 2 presence? Card number 2's presence. They can feel tongue-tied. Some people might feel nervous or have a big crush on you. I'm seeing the Page of Cups. I'm seeing the 9 of, almost like the 8 of Swords, actually. I almost saw the Strength card too. I don't know why. So let's see what comes out, Spirit. How do they feel in card number 2's presence? How do they feel? One by one. Okay. Relax. I'm hearing relax, bro. Like jittery. Almost jittery. Or maybe that's you. I don't know who I'm tapping into here. I don't know if you're watching this about somebody that you're interested in, you're nervous to hear the message, or if you're watching this about people in general, you can feel like maybe you're not always receive well. The Temperance card wanted to come out, almost came out in reverse though. Some of you guys could be working on the way people perceive you. Like maybe you're trying to change the way that people view you. Like if people usually see you as a pushover, maybe you're trying to get people to respect you more. If people usually see you as someone who's rude, then maybe you're trying to get people to see that you actually mean well. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys don't care about the way that people view you. You could just be watching this for entertainment. I know there's a little bit of a glare, but just know that this is the 8 of Pentacles. How do people... Damn, look, oh my God. Didn't I say I was seeing the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords? Like they have a crush on you? And here it is. But what's interesting is that this is how they view you. So that's what I know you is the one that's jittery. What's this? I don't know if you're watching this about a specific person or if this is just in general. Let me keep pulling. Let's see what comes out, okay? Okay. All the cards I wanted to come out very quickly for this group. Look, oh my God, as I say that, the 8 of Wands, the quickest. Such a quick card for the 8 of Wands to come out. Okay, yeah. Okay, what else? 2 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles to the 2 of Wands. What else? How do people feel? How do people feel? 5 of Swords. And card number 2's presence. 9 of Swords to the 5 of Swords. 9 to the 5. I'm seeing 4. I don't know why I just heard 4. The Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant. 2 of Cups to the Hierophant. God damn. Okay. Okay. You probably changed players. Like you probably, if you've ever dealt with a player, they probably don't ever want to be a player again. Probably feel like, I don't know why I ever acted like that, did that. 9 of Wands. You attract people that are afraid of commitment, but for some reason they feel like they want to have a commitment with you. There could be a soft energy to you. You could be the type of person where it's like, you can't really hide how you feel. You try to, but you can't hide how you feel. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Yeah. You could be like this King of Cups. You could be somebody who's very emotional. Maybe you don't say it, but maybe it shows on your face, or maybe it shows in the way you act, or the company you keep, or it just almost feels like your demeanor changes depending on how you're feeling. People can read you, or this person, if you're watching about a specific person, they can read you. I feel like you and most people that you attract are almost afraid of love, afraid of I don't know if it's like not caring what people think. Some people could feel like you are someone that's working on your confidence, working on viewing the glass half full rather than half empty. And it feels like they admire this in you. There are other people who maybe you've rejected. And if these people are not developed or healed, it can make them feel better to talk about your faults or to focus on your faults instead of focusing on the fact that you don't want to be with them. Like, for example, let's say that you and a friend, you both were experiencing similar issues, but you made the decision to walk away from this friend to work on yourself. It could make it easier for them to say something like, you are this or you are that, instead of actually coping with the fact that they just don't have you in their life anymore. Now, on a more positive note, people view you as a lover, a great friend, someone that cherishes differences. Yeah, most people view you as somebody where it's like you accept most people as they come, as they are. But for whatever reason, when it comes to you, it's like you're a perfectionist when it comes to yourself. You're very open when it comes to other people, but you're a perfectionist when it comes to yourself. So I don't know if it's that they see you fidget or they see you pick at little things. In this group, maybe you have a bit of like compulsions or something. In this group, people may feel like you have a bit of word vomit. Sometimes you're very focused to yourself. Other times you are almost like seeing into people's souls. Some people feel like you pick up on things very quickly. You can read people very quickly, but it's like you don't realize this. Like in this group, some people could see you as someone who's psychic or something like that, but it's like you wouldn't label yourself this way. Some of you guys, maybe you do label yourself this way, but you second guess this shit that you already know. Like, for example, let's say you're watching this about a romantic interest. They could feel like they know that you know that they're the person for you, but for whatever reason, you make excuses or you try to look for problems where there aren't any. There's some people that may feel like you need therapy. There are other people that feel like if you've already went through therapy and you are working on yourself, that they commend you for this because they see it. So you'll know where you fall in this group if you feel like you need a little bit more help or if you feel like you've been really trying to work on yourself. Yeah. Some people feel like you rush into relationships while other people feel like you lead with your heart and you may end up getting hurt for it, or this is your biggest fear. So it's like I'm getting like there's two groups here in this group for card number 2. There are some people that run away from love because they don't want the negative things that come from it, especially if it distracts them from their goals or their personal growth or their work, their money. So there could be people here where it's like they feel split between their family and love, between work and love, between their fears and love, between differences, whether that is in gender, race, society expectations. Now, for others of you, if you are the type of person where it's like you don't care about any of those things, then this is how people that are interested in you are. So you have to take it as it resonates. If you're somebody that does not care who people tell you to love or who people tell you to be friends with or associate with, then obviously then this is the person or the people that you're watching about. This is how they are as a person. So take what is yours and leave what isn't. Flip it to your situation if you need to. Because I feel like in this group, some of you guys may need to do that. And that's okay. That's okay. Tarot is very fluid, so sometimes that happens. Now with the 2 wands and the 5 of swords, the Hierophant, and the 9 of wands, how do people feel in your presence? They feel a bit guarded, a bit stubborn. For some reason, people have a hard time opening up to you, and it's not because they don't like you. I think you could just be attracting people that I don't know if it's that they're hard. I don't know if it's that they're used to being played. Some people are afraid of your impulsions. Like if you're somebody that has made mistakes or been a bit reckless in your past, some people are afraid of letting you in and opening up to you, letting their guard down with you because they don't want to get the negative side of that. If you're somebody that is not reckless and you are a shoulder or someone to depend on, or you're just very consistent, then people are afraid because they're not sure if they can be that for you. With the Hierophant, yeah, with the Hierophant, some of you guys, let's say you're a hopeless romantic in this group. There are some people that see you as a hopeless romantic, or that you move quicker than them, you fall quicker than them, you're quicker to, I don't know if it's compromise or some of you guys is compromise, but for others, you guys is jumping to conclusions. Um, like, how can I say this? I'm just gonna say it bluntly, and please don't take it the wrong way because I feel like in this group you might. But there are some people that you have approached romantically that were not ready for the way that you love. It has nothing to do with the fact that the way that you love is being wrong, especially as friends. If this is a friend coming through, but everything to do with the fact that that person or those people were not suited for a love like yours. I feel like in this group, you love very intensely. It doesn't take you long to know whether or not someone is for you or if they aren't. But the people you attract are not like that. I don't know if you're attracting wounded people or people that are like the type of people that always try to feel like they have to get to the bottom of something. Like they could be a bit paranoid. In this group, it's really like a lot of love situations coming through here. Now there's a best friend coming through here though that absolutely loves you, absolutely adores you, and you actually help them put their guard down. So there's one person coming through here, maybe two. It could be two. That when they feel how they feel when they're in your presence after being in the Sign of Wands energy for so long, is that somehow you quickly get them to step out of that, especially if you are somebody who's very intense emotionally. So there's like one or two people here where it's like they actually appreciate your emotional intensity. They actually appreciate your is that the word neuroticism, or how neurotic you can be. There are some people, if especially if you're somebody that can sit in like comfortable silence with somebody. There's one person coming through here that really enjoyed that with you. Now with the Five of Swords and the Two of Wands, I think I may need to pull a little bit more for those two cards. Actually, before I do that, let's flip over the angel number you chose. So you chose 452 or 452 for your angel number, and we're going to look at what it means. Okay, it says soon abundance, wealth, and success. Advice: move with confidence and faith. Trust your gut. Fair judgment with life-changing decisions and acceptance of change for personal growth. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like they're afraid. Yeah. Okay. Abundance, wealth, and success. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting earlier, where it's like either they feel like you are the type of person who's always focused on the bag, like you're afraid of diving into love because you feel like it could backtrack you. For others of you, it's the opposite, where it's like you're open to love, but the people that you attract are like this. So you have to take it as it resonates. Okay? Take it as it resonates. Just know that, because there are some people that are watching here and their circumstances are flipped. So that's why I say that. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Seven. Didn't I say that? A bit guarded, a bit defensive, a bit unsure. I don't know. You could be the type of person that's just very nice, and for whatever reason, people, it's like they're not sure about it. Eight of Pentacles to the Two of Wands to me is giving like, it feels like a personal choice. To me, these two cards are giving personal choice. So the way that some people feel when they're in your presence, don't take this personally, because it's not personal. It has everything to do with who they are as a person in this group. They feel that personally that they should choose to like step away, to put up a guard with you, like not let you in. And I feel like eventually they get to this point where they feel like they just have to surrender. Now, for others of you, let's say you're somebody that typically blocks people. You're the one that typically is like working on yourself, and you're running away from love, or you're not as comfortable with the idea of love or opening up to somebody in a complete vulnerable way. If you're someone that has issues with vulnerability, then that's why they're in the Seven of Wands energy, because they feel like they need to kind of like protect themselves. Some people feel like you're very paranoid with them, even as a friend, and that they have to get creative or a bit crafty to get your walls down. So it depends on who you are. Okay, I have to keep saying that because there's two different groups here. There's some groups here where you are very vulnerable and you're attracting people that can't be that way. But there are other people here where it's the opposite, where you are not vulnerable in any way, shape, or form. And there are some people that actually want to understand why, but they feel like they have to almost like beat around the bush to figure out why, or else they would startle you. It's like there's some people that are afraid of overwhelming you. I don't know if you get overstimulated. I'm almost seeing the Hermit card. I don't know why. Look, King of Cups again on the bottom of the deck. Okay. You don't have to be a hermit. Some of you guys, you can have water in your chart or water houses. I don't know why I heard Scorpio just now. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Didn't I say that? Like they feel like they have to get a bit crafty. That the finesse the situation a little bit more. 7-7 coming through here. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I don't know why, but there's like someone coming through here that feels like they don't understand like why you do the things that you do quite, but they want to. But they almost feel like it's hard work to get close to you. Like some people feel like it's hard work to get close to you or to get to know you on a deeper level. It's like these people are looking for more communication or more like open communication, if that makes sense. But you could either you have your guard up or they do. So you'll know for your situation. I just have to keep saying that. Two of Pentacles came out in the exact same position as it came out in card number 1. So I find that interesting. But it's giving me a different vibe. So don't think I'm saying, oh, pile number 1 is your pile 2 just because I saw that. But I'm just saying some something I just noticed. But with the Hierophant, Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups, didn't I say I was seeing 4? Okay, you guys can rewind it back. But right before the Hierophant came out, I said I'm seeing 4. And Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles is 4. 4 and then to the 5. The only thing that we don't have right now is the 6. 4 of Cups is on the bottom. Look, 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. How do people feel in your presence in this group? It's like they're not sure. To be honest, they're not sure. They're not sure if they should commit or if they should give up. They're not sure if you're going to commit or give up. It's like, I don't know if this is like situationship or something. The Hanged One, the Hanged Man. But it's like they don't want to. I feel like in this group, I don't know if it's like you get people that come back. Like they leave, they come back. You leave, come back. Or if it's just mental. It could be completely mental for some of you guys. It's like they're not saying any of these things or showing it in their actions, but in their mind. One day they're like, okay, things are going good. The other day they're not too sure. They go back and forth. Maybe they lie about it. Some people may... Ace of Swords. Yeah. With the Eight of Pentacles again. Six of Cups. Damn. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I don't know why, but there are some people where it's like, I don't... If it's either you or the people that you attract, but they run away from the truth. Almost feels like they're running. Like, it's almost too real. I feel like you could burst open people's like heart chakra in this group, especially if they're already wounded. Like you're either bringing up, like triggering people, or all of this feels like very telepathic. I don't know if that makes sense, but none of this feels said. Like none of this feels like people have quite literally came up to you and said like, I'm not sure about where our relationship would go, but it's like they're thinking this constantly. And I feel like their worries could become your worries. Yeah. Oh, some of you guys could be an empath in this group. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're an empath. So maybe the reason why you act like this is because you can tell when someone's not sure, or you can tell when someone is in shady behavior, or you can tell when somebody is someone that you should put boundaries up with, or someone that is just going to pretend like they don't know what they're doing. I don't know if this is like gaslighting or what. I don't know if it's you who's gaslighting or they are. Eight of Swords. And it may not even be gaslighting. You know, there are some people, okay, let me say it this way. You know how some people feel like they're being gaslit, but in reality, that person just did not understand, or they did not notice, or they did not see. Acceptance of change for personal growth. Yeah. Some people, and most people in your presence, I'm going to be honest, pile number 2, most people in your presence, you are supposed to be a catalyst for them, but it's like they're not following the plan. They're not utilizing the fact that you are here, there, and ready to help them grow. With the Eight of Pentacles coming out twice earlier, it's always hearing personal choice. Some people make the personal choice to block themselves off from the blessing that you could be for them because it's too much work for them, or because they're used to getting things easily. They're always looking for a way to finesse. They're always looking for a way to do less work than they have to. And I feel like this is why you can be in this Nine of Swords energy sometimes, or why you can be in this Eight of Wands energy sometimes. Because I don't even want to say that it's the company you keep, because I do feel like in this group, these people could gravitate towards you because they see a way in. So in this group, I really feel like the Seven of Wands is more of an advice card for you. I feel like these cards here are more of an advice card for you to ask yourself, and to just, doesn't say, it says trust your gut. So in pile number 2, the end of your reading is really advice. The end of your reading is advice. So listen up carefully. Your advice, pile number 2, is that the second that you are going back and forth about somebody or a situation, if it's good or not, it's not. That's all you need to know in this group. I know you came here to see how people feel in your presence. It's not important. That part is not important. What's important is that in this particular group, pile number 2, card number 2, when you are asking yourself whether or not someone is being shady or sneaky or trying to pull the wool over your eyes or something like that, they are. And I think that you could be somebody that maybe you romanticize things, or you try to see things differently, and then you end up feeling guilty or feeling like there's something that you need to work on in yourself, like change in yourself, because of the situations you go through. But it's not that at all. The only thing that you need to change about yourself and accept is that when you get a feeling about something, you need to listen to it and you need to follow it, especially if it has to do with people, especially love relationships, okay? Or people that have a good reputation. Some people have a good reputation because they're very good liars. Okay, it has nothing to do with whether or not they're a good person. So I feel like in this group, you need to focus more on what people are showing you and how your gut feels immediately. I'm hearing immediately with the Eight of Wands. Okay, because I feel like sometimes in this group you could go back and forth. You know what I mean? This is a message for you. It turned into a message reading with the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is the truth and the clarity that you need to accept. You're not a judgmental person for this. You are somebody who's extremely intelligent, and I think that you just need to trust your feelings more in this group, because I feel like in this group you notice things that are not quite explained by other people. Like, there are some people will they'll straight up say, I heard so and so say this. You're not that type of person. You're the type of person where you'll say to yourself, I saw so and so flinch, or their eye twitch, or something like that when I mentioned this, or when their phone rang, or this person flipped their phone over, or this person was like walking real shady. It's like you're the type of person where it's like you can notice somebody across the room, or like let's say you're in the store. For whatever reason, somebody walked past you in the store and you got a weird vibe from them, and you remember the way that person's face looked. Then all of a sudden on the news the next day, you see that person just robbed the fucking store the next day when you weren't there. It's like that sort of thing. Like that is like your vibe in this group. So you really should trust your gut, because I think that if you don't, you can get yourself in like really like compromising situations that you end up having to dig yourself out of, because there are certain people that are not really dependable. Like they're not dependable, and they actually don't have integrity. They don't have good not only do they lack self-awareness, but they also, the ones that do have self-awareness, they don't care to change. So this is why your message is coming through here, for you to just trust your gut on things, because you can't trust these people. It's not everyone. It's not everyone, like I said earlier. But towards the end of the reading, this is the message that I got. And I feel like I needed to be more serious with it, because with the Hierophant coming through here, is that you could get yourself tied in, like commitments with people, with jobs, with whatever. And out of love, you don't realize that they have a completely different intention, like an ulterior motive. Especially if they go back and forth and they manipulate you by pushing you away, waiting for you to come back, push and pull, confusion. I feel like most of the time people benefit from confusing you. They know that once they can confuse you or make you have a inch or whatever of doubt, that's their way in. So you should just be aware of that. Yeah, you should be aware of that in this group. Look at people's actions. Look at how people actually show up in your life rather than what they say or what you feel. Because I feel like in this group, your intuition could get confused sometimes with paranoia or with this or that. But it's not that. You're not paranoid. You're actually very intuitive. You need to understand that. So, yeah, move with more confidence in this group. Have more faith in yourself. Because I feel like once you can do this, once you can start to trust your own gut on people that you're getting bad vibes from, or even situations, like let's say like you wanted to invest in a certain company or whatever, but you got a weird vibe from it, but you still did it anyways, and you ended up losing a lot of money. It's like that sort of thing. Where it's like you knew you shouldn't have done it, not because anyone told you or because you read an article saying that this was a shitty place to invest in the first place, but then 5 other articles said it was good. It doesn't matter. Those 5 people that wrote those articles could have been scammers, and the whole time you got this feeling in the beginning and you still put your money into it. It's like that sort of thing. So that's what I'm saying. Is like you should just trust yourself, because I feel like once you do that, once you actually do that, it's actually a show of faith, like showing that you have faith in yourself, and everything else will follow suit. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure why, but the Nine of Wands is coming through here too. I feel like you could be afraid of this. You could be afraid of like being the reason why things don't work out for you. So you end up like trusting the wrong people, the wrong situations, and then those things don't work out. And I feel like you end up back at square one, and there's no need for any of that, because the only thing you need to do is listen to yourself. Don't ask anybody else for advice in this group. Just don't, especially when it comes to love. Like, let's say you have a partner of 5 years. Everyone in your family loves your partner. So they all tell you that you should give your partner X amount of chances or whatever. But you knew in the beginning that that wasn't a good partner for you. Or after a certain point in time, that person showed you that they weren't good enough for you, even as a friend. But you went back anyways. You should just listen to your gut. Because honestly, in this group, when you don't, you miss out. It's like you lose time that you can never get back. Okay? Life is very short. So I just want you to, like, you know what I mean? Like, life is short. You shouldn't. I'm not saying that every single time that you have doubt that you can't still push forward. What I'm saying is that until you get to a point where you actually, like, okay, you know how everything is like trial and error. You know how people say it takes X amount of time or X times to do something to build up a habit or to build a skill. That's what I'm getting. Where it's like you need to get to a point where, let's say 12 times I followed my gut and 12 times I was correct with my gut. Now I can move in confidence. When I feel a little bit of doubt, I recognize that is actually paranoia, because I feel like right now what you're feeling is not paranoia. It's actually intuition. But there will be a point after you move with confidence more with this where you will actually be able to differentiate a little bit more. And that will lead you to be able to accomplish the goals and shit that you want. But right now, it's the message for you, because of how these people are showing up, is that you just need to listen to yourself more. There's no need for you to question yourself or, let slick, sly people like this get you in the Nine of Swords energy. It's just not good for your mental health. It's not good for you, period. And I think I would just hate to see someone with this much like potential um, just let that go to waste, you know? So I hope that resonated. If it did, give it a like. Come back for another one on my channel because I love you. And hit the links in the description box below, because I have a lot of pick a card timeless readings that I think that this specific group might really, want to hear. So let's move on now to pile number 3, or card number 3. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, that was different. Yeah, look, Judgment card. Judgment card came out with the Temperance card. Didn't I say earlier the Temperance card wanted to come out? And it literally says Judgment on this card. I cannot make it up. It says Judgment. So I just find it funny that card wanted to pop out and say hello. Okay. Some of you guys, don't be afraid to ask for help, by the way. If you've experienced some sort of traumatic experience or something like that because of someone that lied to you, and maybe they didn't beat your ass, but maybe they lied to you. Or didn't I say, oh my God, didn't I say I was seeing the Wheel of Fortune? And it came right here. Wow. So yeah, if you experience some sort of like shit, oh my God, look, Temperance again. Oh my God. If you experience something that you've been having trouble healing from or talking about, or if you've experienced some sort of codependency issues or something like that, addiction, depression, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to do what you need to do, especially if other people that have different belief systems or different just everything in life are telling you otherwise. Because it's not their life. It's your life. So you should live your life. Live your life. Okay? Let other people live their life. Okay. So now we're going to get started with pile number 3. Okay. Pile number 3. You chose 3404. And this is the card you chose. So we're going to be looking at your angel number and what it means a little bit deeper into the reading. But we will be flipping over this card. So how do people feel in card number 3's presence? Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay. How do people feel in card number 1's presence? Card number 3. I don't know why I was hearing 1. I don't know why I was seeing that. The Magician is the first. Well, it's number 1. Like there's the number 1 on the Magician card, but it's actually the second major arcana card. So maybe that'll come out. 6 of Wands came out. Okay. 6 of Wands. How do people feel in your presence? Damn. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. How do people feel And card number 3 is presence. The Strength card. People think you're cocky in this group. Okay? I'm just going to say it real. Some people think you're very cocky. Like, I don't know if it's that you boast about your accomplishments. For others, you guys, it's not cocky. It's confident. Some people think you're cocky. Some people think you're just confident. Page of Cups. Let me ask. Should I take it? Yeah, it says no. I didn't feel like I should. And it literally dead ass gave me number 2, which is my no card. Or my no roll. How do people feel in card number 3's presence? How do people feel in card number 3's presence? Sun card. Yeah, didn't I say? Some people think you're cocky and some people think you're just confident. So, the 3 of Cups. Most people enjoy you. Most people think you're a delight. Most people think that you make boring shit sound fun. You be the type of person to be like, guys, let's go to the laundromat. For no reason. You just have to do laundry. They want to go. Hey, let's go to Target. They want to go with you just because you're going to be there. So some people view you as like fun, a delight, someone they would follow, someone they would take direction from. Even people that don't like being told what to do. It's kind of like authority, very authoritative, but fun at the same time. See, I don't know. If you're a boss, then it's like maybe your employees think that you have a good something to you. Something about children's coming through. Oh, look, Ace of Cups. Damn. How do people feel in your presence? They love you. Like I said, they love you. It's like overflowing. You have a lot of fans in this group. You have fans, like quite literal fans. They're enamored. Yeah, that's what it is. People feel infatuated with you. They feel infatuated with you. Justice card. The Lovers. Oh my God, as I say that. 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Damn. Yeah, didn't I just say that? Look. Some people feel infatuated with you. The Lovers, the 10 of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the King of Cups. Like they really, really, really want to be with you, but they don't. I don't know if I don't want to say that they don't say it, but they feel like some people feel like you don't notice them, but they watch you. I heard tattoos. Some of you guys may have tattoos. I don't know why. Either you have tattoos, you have glasses, you have nice eyes, or the eye contact between you and them. It's like when they feel seen by you, or when you give them attention, it's like I'm seeing the World card. Like the world is like, whoa, look, did I say that? The Death card, infatuation, obsessed. But it doesn't feel like a nasty obsessed, like, or that like obsessed where it's kind of like grimy. It feels more like respect. They respect you, and that's why. It's like almost like people when they're around you, they're thinking, damn, no one can do it like them. The Knight of Cups. Wow. Yeah, the Ace of Cups to the Knight of Cups is that they want to ask you out, or they want to. Let's say this isn't romantic. Like, let's say you're watching this about. I'm trying to think of like a random situation. It's hard for me to do that right now. Let's say you're watching this about someone that is making your sandwich at the sandwich shop. They want to make you a good ass sandwich. Like they want to make you a good sandwich so that you come back to the shop. Because for whatever reason, they enjoy their shift when they see you. Damn, look, it came out again. The Lovers. The Lovers to the Strength card. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. I was about to say something and I heard cat got your tongue. And it's interesting because there's a lion on this card. And a lion is a feline. I'm hearing feline. Cat. The Lovers to the Strength card. Some people in your presence, they feel like you're in control. Like they feel controlled. 9 of Wands. How do they feel in your presence? Yeah, it's like someone that wants to be in a bad mood. Like they woke up on the wrong side of the bed for whatever reason. You brighten their day. Yeah, you brighten a lot of people's day. This is how they feel in your presence. They could have been having a shitty fucking day, but for whatever reason, when they're around you, it's not going like that. They feel a lot of love. Look, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers to the Knight of Wands. Um, hmm. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Damn. People yearn for you in this group. How people feel in your presence is that it's like they're sensitive. People are sensitive. It's almost like they harp on every little thing that you say or you do, especially children. Like if you have children, you could have a child that is like very attached to you, or if you don't have children, maybe this is how your partner feels. Maybe you have a clingy partner, or friends that don't know what they would do without you. Coworkers that depend on you quite a lot. Family members that feel like you are not just their family, but you're their best friend, or friends that make you feel that you make them feel like family. People view you as very strong in this group. Strong, adequate, competent, willing to learn, happy to learn. Very nice style. People assume that you're rich in this group for some reason. I don't know why that came through, or that you just do well for yourself. Very accomplished. People view you as someone very accomplished. Some people are excited when they hear about your accomplishments, or tired. If you're somebody that shies away from praise, compliments, and stuff like that, it makes them want to compliment you more. In this group, the way people feel in your presence is that they can't wait to tell other people about you and their experiences with you. People brag about you in this group. It's like giving I'm seeing somebody that goes, oh my God, I actually got to take a picture with that person, like a celebrity. It's giving celebrity. It's like somebody takes a picture with a celebrity, they keep it on their page forever, or they get a signed baseball from their favorite baseball player, they put it on their shelf forever. It's like that sort of thing. I heard locket. So I don't know if they keep things from you or the Knight of Cups. How they feel in your presence. Yeah, it's not that they don't feel like you're heavily emotional with them though. People are heavily emotional with you, but they don't feel like you're emotional with them. I feel like the way people feel in your presence is like if they love you, they feel that they shouldn't. I don't know. I think it's two groups of people, or maybe there's one specific person coming through here that wants to tell you that they love you every single day, every second of the day. And then, but maybe they don't. And then there are other people where they feel like maybe this might turn you off, or that you would almost see them as pathetic if they did this. And it's like in their mind, they know that you would never view it that way, that you would actually appreciate it, but that it, like, when someone tells you, hey, you look really great today, and you would prefer to get a compliment like okay, let's say that you chose your outfit because you really liked your pair of shoes, but someone just tells you that you look really great today. It's like if this person would have complimented your shoes, maybe you would have went out on a date with them, or maybe you would have felt like a stronger connection with them. But it's like they didn't quite say or do what would have, like, I don't know, like blown you out the water. Tell me more about the Six of Wands and the Ace of. Wait, hold on. Let's look at your angel number. Yeah, encourages you to think positive thoughts. Didn't I say that? And you got the Sun card. Very positive, very happy, very like cheerful. Something it's not. It may not be cheerful though. Some of you guys, you're very encouraging, but you also feel like a real person, like a realist at the same time. Six of Cups. Oh my God. Six of Cups to the lovers. Well, and the Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups, people feel like you're a soulmate. They'll absolutely love you, absolutely adore you. The way that people feel in your presence, this is what they're thinking when they're around you. And for people that need a lot of attention, but they feel like you soak it up in the room, well, then those people, they feel deprived. And yeah, you know what? I'm getting like this image of like, or not. When I say image, it's because like I'm seeing it in my head, but it's like I'm not seeing a picture. I'm almost like seeing a situation where it's like, when you listen to an album or a song, and in the beginning maybe you don't like the song as much, but then it grows on you. It's like it's stuck in your head all the time, but in a good way. Like you love the song. It's like you're listening to it on replay. You can't get enough of it. It's like that. There's some people in your presence where very quickly they get to that point. They just need to listen to the song a second time. And then all of a sudden it's their favorite thing in the whole entire world. And they're telling everybody that they loved it. It's like people hop on the bandwagon with you. Like there's somebody that says, oh no, you should meet so-and-so, or you should have heard about so-and-so, or did you guys hear about what so-and-so was doing, or something like that. Like you could be the trending topic for a lot of people, but it's like there's some people that don't want to hop on the bandwagon with you just because they simply don't want to be someone that hops on the bandwagon, but they can't fucking help it. This is how people feel. Self-improvement, good omen, prepare for a big life-changing opportunity. Self-improvement. Yeah, people feel like you don't need or want for anything. So how they feel in your presence is almost like maybe they feel like the only thing that you need is love. And you want to give that to you. Let's see. You can be somebody that recognizes that you have a lot to offer, so you have to be more. I don't know, it just kind of feels like you have fans. You know people like you in this group. You know people like you in this group. Look, the world card. Didn't I say I was seeing the world card earlier? You can rewind it back. I'm pretty sure I think that was when the Ace of Cups came out, but correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I said I was seeing the world card and it literally came out. Some people watch you on social media or they ask around about you. Some people ask around about you to see if you're single, to see what you have going on, to see where they can fit in your life. But it's like a positive thing. Some people feel like you're very wise to have the accomplishments that you have, or to be in such a strong, like some of you guys, let's say you've been in a relationship for like 20, 30 years, 5 years, 2 years, and they really appreciate the way that you are as a friend, as a partner, or whatever. There's a maturity coming through here, but it's mixed in with fun. It's mixed in with youthfulness. And they really like the blend that you have to this. Look, Seven of Pentacles. I think I'm not sure if I said it in this group where I said I was seeing the Seven of Pentacles. It might not have been this group. The way people feel in your presence is that they really want to say the right thing. You want to be careful with what they say to you. They are hoping that the way that they talk to you, the way that they love you, show you compassion or something like that will almost like improve the situation with you. Some people feel like they need to try a few different things to see what you like. Like, it's like giving this, I'm seeing somebody buy someone a gift, but they buy them the same gift in 3 different colors just in case. It's like they really feel, some people feel like they really need to be careful with you, like with what they say or what they do. Look, the Emperor. Wow. The Emperor to the lovers. The way people feel in your presence is that they want to be with you. They want to be your person. They want to take care of you. Some people feel like you're very strong. You don't ask. Damn. You may not ask for help in this group, or you may not ever look weak, or like you need anything. For others of you, it's the opposite, where it's like maybe you do need a lot and you're open to saying that you need a lot, but it's like you're not just going to accept it from anybody and they respect this about you. Some of you guys, it's like the respecting is coming through very strongly here, especially with the Emperor coming out. I'm not sure if you're the Emperor or there's an Emperor coming through here who's saying this. And if it's not an Emperor quite literally, this could just mean that this is your partner coming through. Some of you guys have already met the person you're supposed to be with, and that could be who this Emperor is. But for others of you guys, don't take a message that isn't freaking yours, okay? But for others of you guys, it's not that you met this person yet, but that you are the Emperor. Yeah. If you're a boss, it's like you're the boss everyone will want to have. I don't know why I'm seeing the 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is just on the bottom of the deck. Damn. 9 of Wands again. And the Page of Pentacles. The Fool. What's this? Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. There's an Earth sign and a Fire sign. They could have that in their chart somewhere as well. They view you like this. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Or this could be someone you recently met if they're not an Earth sign or an air sign, or an Earth sign or a Fire sign. This is someone that you recently met. You may not be too sure how you feel about them yet, but they know how they feel about you. Yeah, this could be someone you in the same circle with or friends with. Tarot is very fluid, so I could say you recently just met this person, but take it as it resonates. This could be somebody that runs in the same circle as you, or they've heard things about you. It's like all positive. They want to make sure. I don't know. You just seem like a lot of fun. For the Three of Cups to come out again after I put it back in the deck in a completely different deck, the way that people feel in your presence is like fun, uplifted. It's almost like too good to be true. And it feels like, look, the Fool again on the bottom of the deck. And the High Priestess. What the hell? Yeah, you might have been drawn to more than one group in this group. This is the only group that I said that to, but you might have been. I'm not going to say which one, but criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. You come off as the type of person that knows that you're not perfect, but that you love yourself anyways. There's a lot of self-love coming through, and I think that a lot of people want to love you. It's a respect thing. Like, I just keep hearing that. A lot of people respect you. You seem to be very patient, you could be a good friend, a good partner, a good husband, a good wife, a good partner. I just keep hearing partner. Spirit, is there anything else? Yes. Okay. So I was asking because I kind of feel the need to, damn, just drop something. I kind of felt the need, damn, look, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. I felt the need to get a different deck. And I didn't do this with any of the other groups, but I am going to pull, let me ask, Spirit, how many more cards? It just says 1, but I was going to pull 3. It says 1. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about how people feel in their presence. How do people feel in card number 3's presence? Just one card, please. Damn. The Sun card. The Sun card, the Emperor, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. This is holy matrimony. They feel happy. You got the Sun card twice. That's number 19. 1 and 9 is 10. So it's kind of giving 10 of Cups. Giving 10 of Cups. 2 of Swords. King of Pentacles. I heard sure thing. Sure thing. People feel very sure about you. This is I'm not trying to, like, create no drama in the comments or in the piles or whatever, but this is really the only group where I didn't get anything negative. Like, I'm not getting anything negative. There's no negative person coming through here like, oh, but so-and-so was like this or no. It's like, I feel like in this group, people give you positive attention. It's positive attention. I heard positive affirmations, words of affirmation. So I don't know if that's you or it's that people are affirming you without you even knowing it. The last card, Spirit told me to pull 1 card. I pulled the Sun card. It came out again. Some of you guys could have 5th house placements or Leo placements, or you could have a childlike nature to you. You could be very creative in this group. You could get people to open up. I feel like in this group, you're very patient and wise. Like, you've experienced a lot in your life, and it's made you a better person. So I think people love you for it. Yeah. King of Cups again on the bottom of the deck. There's a divine match coming through here. There's someone that very, very, very much loves you. Let me get 3. There's someone in love with you, by the way. In this group, I think this is the only group where I said there's actually someone quite in love with you. There's someone in love with you right now. I'll pull 3 cards for that. And then we're going to close it out. Damn. Wedding rings. Didn't I say that? Holy matrimony. I said that when the Sun card came out in the Lovers. Holy matrimony. Look, you got wedding rings. Eternal love. Married, a promise. The Runner. Yeah. I think I said earlier, almost, I don't know if it was this group where I said too good to be true. Maybe that's what they felt or they feel. The Runner to the Sun. It almost feels like with the Runner, though, it's like they're running to you. It doesn't feel like they're running away from you. It feels like they're running to you. Look, healthy choices. Exactly. Like, you feel good. There's someone in love with you, and it's like they want to rush towards you because you feel good to them. Now, if you're not talking to anybody right now, then this is a message for you to let you know that there is love coming towards you right now. Even as friends, there are friends that want to hang out with you, want to see you, and there are also partners that are moving towards you, especially if you've been working on yourself and your confidence and just, like working on your goals and being more mature, being more strong, opening yourself up to new possibilities, being more in a receptive energy, especially if you resonate with being somebody that's more comfortable in your masculine. Doesn't matter your gender, and masculine and feminine does not mean gender, by the way. Look, the snake. Okay. The addiction. Okay, yeah. So this could have been a factor, or maybe that's something that you experienced in the past, and You're not going to have to experience that again. Stab in the back. Yeah. There could have been some issues with this person. But with the healthy choices coming out, it's like this person is running towards healthy choices, by the way. They're running towards healthy choices. Some of you guys, this could be somebody that was already in a relationship. They were already committed. They're leaving that relationship because it was toxic to come towards you. Stabbed in the back again on the bottom of the deck after I shuffle. Let me pull a little bit more. Tell me about the wedding rings. Tell me about the wedding rings. Where are they running from? This person feels like they're running from something to you. They may not be running from something. It could be that they're running to you because you feel like a healthy choice. It says self-love here. I said that earlier. Like that, it said you make them happy. It says being happier on this card, and you got the Sun card twice, which to me is all about happiness. So tell me about the wedding rings. Why is the wedding rings here? Girl talk. Okay. So maybe this person's not running from a relationship. Maybe it's not that they're leaving a relationship to be with you, but this person was in a phase where they were just, living the single life. Living in the moment. It's like now that shit sounds whack to them. They don't want to live the single life. This could be someone coming into your life. This could be your partner and how they were before they got with you, depending on your situation. Healthy choices coming out again. Exactly. It's great. Damn. Talking wanted to come out. I don't know. It's like this person talks about you. I don't know if this person is like the type of... This person could have been asking for someone. And they're going to get you. You're going to get more than what they asked for with you. Let's get one more. Sunglasses. Yeah, didn't I say it's like they're watching you? This person could watch you, or they may not be the easiest to get to know in the beginning. Talking in the axe card, yeah. Especially if this is someone you have a past with already. The boat card, this could be someone that you didn't move away from, or that you and this person live a distance from each other. But, oh damn. But you'll know for your situation. Don't take a message that does not fit. If there's no ex that you're interested in at this current moment in time, then this is a new person, okay? And you just have to accept that. Especially if the ex that you were thinking about just now, if you were thinking about an ex, treated you very poorly. For others of you guys, it's that their ex treated them poorly. Their ex was like this. So you have to know for your situation. Okay. So if that resonated, give it a like because I love you, and come back for another reading on my channel. I suggest that you hit some of the links in the description box below to watch more timeless pick a card readings on my channel, so you can get gassed up a little bit more, or just hear a message that you're meant to hear on top of this. But this feels really good. I feel like most people feel very, very, very positive in your presence, if not all people. So thanks for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Stay safe.